Like and subscribe if McDonald's makes the best French fries. Welcome back to the channel, Lil Flexers. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is JW, aka Flex Daddy. I first and foremost want to give a huge shout out to the boys in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Thank you so much for taking care of my brother yesterday at the Pokemon League. That was his first ever game in a competitive environment. So thank you guys so much for that. I always love seeing new players get into the game. And if you're a new player here to this channel and you like what you see, or, you know, maybe you've seen a few videos so far and you haven't yet subscribed, go down below and hit that big red subscribe button. And if you're an old fart to the channel, you know, you've been around a long time, you've been subscribed for months, leave a like on this video so that other people might see it and we might get a more robust community going on in here. Okay, so let's get into the deck list. This is our fan favorite Friday submission, and today's submission comes to us from Neil Slater, who says, Venomoth-GX with Altaria and Oranguru and either Koga's Trap or Janine out of the deck every turn without fail. So I kind of went the lock strategy with Janine. You'll see what I mean in just a second, but we did cut a few things and I'll kind of explain why I did that. But this is our Venomoth-GX with the Shinobi Mastery attack. 3 energies, so we can fulfill that with a grass energy and a double colorless. Does 110 base damage. Says if you've played Koga's Trap from your hand during this turn, this attack does 90 more damage. If you play Janine from your hand during this turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. So think about it. In the expanded format, there are a ton of basic attackers. You know, things like ADP, things like Dragonite V, Zeraora, Zacian, Mew, Serena, the list goes on and on. There are a ton of basic attackers. So I kind of figured that going the Janine route would be a little bit better than doing the boosted damage, because our Venomoth on its own doesn't really swing for that much. It doesn't have that much HP. So I figured, okay, if we can just block our opponent from attacking us with their basic Pokemon, then we might be able to squeak out a win here or there. The other attack, 10 card return GX, is pretty decent, honestly, for a GX attack. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 10 cards, and it does a little bit of damage as well. So we have Altaria to be able to put the supporter of choice on the top of our deck. Tempting Tune is the ability, so we get to just search our deck once a turn, put the supporter card on top of our deck. There's our Janine. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck and put 2 of them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck, and we do play 1 Koga's Trap. Your opponent's active is now confused and poisoned. So since this list was so condensed, I felt like Oranguru wasn't a great choice for us, because if we ever started Oranguru, it'd be very hard to get it out of the active. If we start with the Altaria, then we can at least free retreat it later. But if we started with the Oranguru, we would have to find a switch, and I didn't want to devote any resources to playing switch in this list. So I just said, hey, you know what? Let's just go with an Oranguru-less list. I think the Altaria is going to be fine. We play Trainers Mail, which can be kind of a pseudo Oranguru. We stack the deck with Altaria, and then we can Trainers Mail for the card that we need. So I just said, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to have to worry about picking up that Oranguru or switching it back to the bench. Now, we do play 1 Dedenne-GX, and you'll see that our ace spec of choice is the Scoop Up Cyclone. Dedenne and Scoop Up Cyclone are just there for each other, right? I wouldn't play one without the other. You need a way to pick up a Dedenne in an ADP matchup so that they can't just knock out the Dedenne and then, you know, target whistle it back onto the bench and knock it out again. So that was the thought there with those cards. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the list. I think you guys are going to enjoy this one. One of the harder fan favorite Fridays that I've ever done. So if you want to get in on the action for next week, hop down into the comment section below and leave your favorite deck idea or deck list that you want to see me play on next week's video. The most liked deck idea or deck list will have their deck played next Friday. So get in on it, get in early, and go like somebody else's post. So without further ado, let's take a look at Venomoth. Okay, I swore to myself, whatever happened, this was the game. Okay, this was the last game. No matter what happens, we're keeping this video recording. because I've gone, this doesn't happen very often, I'll admit. But it's more prone to happen in the expanded format than standard. Oh, thank goodness, dude. We get a nest ball. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And we'll go ahead and get the Venonat. And I'm going to go ahead and attach the Venonat because we kind of need to. This doesn't happen very often, but I have had to play like 6 games before this, and they all ended in donks. There were a few that I played against the same guy where it was just like, as long as he didn't get the donk on my Venonat, then we were golden. But just for whatever reason, I think Mercury is in retrograde right now. And so my juju is off. It's just not a good look. Okay, we get the Ultra Ball. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to actually, okay, well, we should play the Janine. I was going to say, we are going to just let it rip. Let's play the Janine. We'll take Venomoth and Trainers Mail. What I'm actually going to do here is I think I should 10 card return. That's a bit of a awkward play because we know that they're going to Luster of Downfall, discard, and energy. But the idea is that we just get a huge hand and then we just kind of chill from there. So let's go there. Let's attach. I'll play an Ultra Ball because, again, we're getting our new hand. So I want to build up that benched Venomoth if I can. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and use our GX attack. 10 card, return GX, possibly one of the best GX attacks in the game because it can shuffle and draw, but you don't see it used that often. I'll tell you that much. Yo, and they pass. Let's go, baby. All right. Trainers Mail. Oh, VS Seeker. Don't mind if I do. It's a slaughter, bro. It's a slaughter. Okay. Okay. Stay calm, J-Dub. Stay calm. Shinobi Mastery. Yo, you got me acting like Bruce Lee out here. What you gonna do? I've literally locked them. This is the perfect lock. We have it up. I don't actually think they can do anything. They have to gust up this Venomoth before we can get an energy attached to it. That's their only way to do anything. They have to gust this up, have the stadium, have the energy, because at this point, we have locked them out of the game. At least attacking wise. This rocks. Okay, so there's another DCE coming down. We'll go ahead and let's try to pick one out of the deck here with the Pokégear. We do get it. So we'll Janine against. Again. And we'll take, I don't know, these two. I don't think it matters. I'll just attach this here to like remove cards from the deck. And then we'll Shinobi Mastery. And do 130. It's cracked. It's cracked. We've discovered the broken deck. What do you do against a Shinobi Mastery Venomoth-GX? I think there's, again, I'm just going to say it. I think there's no play. I'm shocked because we've had such bad luck. Or not you, I have over the last 5 games, and they scoop. Let's go. Game number 2 coming up here, and we get a mulligan. You love to see it. Thank you so much. Okay, what I'm really worried about is if they play Target Whistle / Echoing Horn. I think that could be potentially problematic for us because I would love to go for an Altaria or a Dedenne. And I think if we go after either of those, they could be targeted and it's just, you know, brought back again. It's just a whole thing. So we're going to try to make the Venonat work in the active. I dislike that they are probably going to get a knockout on this first turn of the game. That's really tough for us to deal with. They could try to GX. You know, certainly that is a possibility. So we're hoping that you know, they don't go just aggro, because I think that's actually the best way to play this, is to just go as aggro as possible with your ADP, but we'll see. I did see energy switch, which got me a little nervous over here, because that means it might be just a classic ADP version, like they pulled this out of their league battle deck or something. I'm not entirely sure. There's a cherish ball. Okay, yeah, I think we are playing with an antiquated version. I think a lot of the ADP decks are now playing the Dragonite, but they've seemed to swap Dragonite out for the Zacian, which is a little clunkier, admittedly. So we see Dedenne. Yo, they discarded 3 switch. You love to see that. All right, 6. So we got an Intrepid Sword. We're hoping they don't hit. They don't. That frees us up a little bit. Okay, we get the Swablu. So how do we play this one? I think we play the Swablu, and we just don't go for Dedenne, because I'm really, again, worried about what we might find if they do in fact, if we do in fact get a Dedenne on the field. So there's another Venonat. I think I'll attach to the active. Let's go ahead and Pokégear here first. Nothing. Okay. I think our play is to attach to the active. I think that's what we have. We're going to go for a Radar Eyes. And we get a Janine. All right, we get kind of bailed out. I say kind of because we're not guaranteed an attack on the next turn, but maybe we can GX and refill our hand and do a bunch of fun stuff. So we'll see what my opponent can do here. They should just, they should, versus what they're going to do, but they should just go as aggro as possible, I think. Take out the energy. We have no way to accelerate an additional energy onto our field. So if they can just beat these Venonats down before they become Venomoths, then they're going to be in a really good spot. So we got a couple of Zacian onto the bench. Will we see? I'm even wondering if they play double Dragon Energy. So Air Balloon. Okay, yeah. Again, this is, I think, just an antiquated version of the ADP decks that you might see at a tournament, but that's okay, because we just play the cards that were dealt. Big old Marnie. Again, you don't see that card much in the expanded format, but oh no. All right, so this is our counter to if I want to draw out of this, I could scoop up the Swablu. Okay, so they do play double Dragon Energy. Huh, this is really an interesting build. I think we kind of have to go for the Dedenne then. Or maybe not. Let's go Janine. And we'll get DCE and Muscle Band, I suppose. Let's see. DCE and Muscle Band. Sure. You're going to hate me for this. Scoop Up Cyclone has to go to the Swablu, I think. Yeah. It's awkward for sure. So let's Pokégear. I will take out this research and just discard it with the Dedenne. Let's go Pal Pad. Put him back. Dedenne, we need 1 card. And we kind of get it. we kind of achieve our goal. So there's that. I'll save the DCEs for our Venonat. Really wish I hadn't put that Janine back in the deck, but you know what? I believe in the top decks for sure. So let's go ahead and Shinobi Mastery. We'll get 130 damage. They obviously are not going to be able to do any damage to us on this next turn. They're going to attach. Just no boss, please. Yeah, Ultimate Ray. Yes. Ultimate Raymond. Oh, you love to see it. Yes. Alrighty. Another DCE, huh? Okay. So we get this. What if my play was to retreat into like Dedenne? What if that was my play? And then, oh, I'm going to lose just a ton of, I'm going to lose both DCE, aren't I? I think my play is to retreat into Dedenne. That sucks so bad. Okay. You're hip. You're with it. You can do this, J-Dub. Just chill. Just chill. We'll go quick ball. Wow. This is a tough one. All right. So we could 10 card return and then force them to retreat into a Zacian. But if they retreat into a Zacian and they knock out our Venomoth, they're taking 3 prizes. So we need to preserve the prize trade. So we do need to retreat. We'll get rid of the grass. And we'll pass. Okay. So if they have Mawile, they just body us as well. If they have Gust, they just kind of automatically win because we can't get our Dedenne off the field. I want them to knock out my Dedenne. Okay, and they Marnie us. That's huge, actually. That's enormous. We need to get the grass energy. We need to get another Janine. We got the grass energy. We got the Pokégear. It's pretty good. Okay, Crushing Hammer. No. Just no. Say no to Crushing Hammer. So there's that Ultimate Ray. Okay, I'm pogging a little bit. I'm pogging. So we have to not evolve the Venonat. Okay, you understand where I'm going here? Because if we evolve the Venonat, they can just gust around. But they're going to take their 3 prizes. And it's up to us to chain Janines despite a very large deck. They're going to take their prizes. Can't believe they play Marnie. All right, come on. Get it. Come on, baby. Come on. There you go. We top deck Janine. He's a god. All right. Janine. Sure. Path, maybe? Doesn't matter. We want the Pokégear, obviously. I guess I'll take an energy because we have Path. So let's go Path. I don't know that Path really makes a difference here, but I'll Shinobi Mastery. Do 130 damage. And then we'll see what they do here. They should have Boss at this point, but we're going to leave it so that we only have a single Venomoth. So then it basically comes down to whether or not they have an echoing horn or a target whistle, or if we get unlucky enough to be saddled with a basic in our hand and they play like a Mawile GX. Those are certainly some possibilities. And there's that Boss. We kind of expected that. So they're going to go down to 1 prize. Really doesn't leave us a lot of time. We are going to have to hit Janine after Janine after Janine. Despite not, we already have 1 in the discard pile. We're going to really need to rely on top decks. We're already down a VS Seeker. So it's going to be tough to sustain this, but I think we can do it. All right. So what's best to do? Pokégear or the Trainers Mail? I think Pokégear first. That's not good. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not good. Pokégear. That is not good. Red alert. We get a VS Seeker. He's at it again, boys. Let's go. We're going to attach our energy because they play Crushing Hammer. We're going to go Janine. I mean, we have to take like those, I guess. Let's see. We have to take those, I think. I don't really think it matters. We needed a Janine there. And is it going to be better for us to try to get... We have a better chance of getting the Janine off of top decking a VS Seeker. So that's what we have to do. Okay. Shinobi Mastery. 130 damage. Will we get a Janine here off of VS Seeker? That is a Janine. Janine, ladies. We also could have played Ultra Ball. I'm a little bit worried about a Marnie coming back to bite us. We want to just thin our hand as much as we can. Okay, sick. All right. So let's go Ultra Ball. Discard this and this. The boss's orders is good, but we'll try to hold it for later. And then let's take this guy, because again, that's our last out for them to be able to like Captivating Pokepuff or Mawile. So then we'll go ahead and Janine. Sorry, I got a little bit of fuzz in my mouth. Well, Janine. Get a Quick Ball. That's good. And then, yeah. Let's go Quick Ball. Away the Venonat. We have no more basics, as you can see. One Janine left. So I feel like, let's see. Already played our supporter. I think what you do, is you Pal Pad 1 back? Pal Pad 1 back now to potentially top deck it? And then if they Marnie us, we have another one in the deck. Let's see, that's some VS Seekers. What's the best play? I think it's to Pal Pad for 1. I just don't want to run out of... I don't want to run out of things, so I think we have the Shinobi Mastery and just hope it buffs out. Okay. So we'll Shinobi Mastery. Oh, dude, we're doing 100. Yeah. We definitely have to save because we're only doing 100 damage. Oh, that's really frustrating. Okay, so we need the Koga's Trap to kind of come in clutch at the end. Let's see. How much would Koga's Trap do? It would do 110 plus 90 plus the poison. So not that much. All right, we'll go VS Seeker here. For the Janine, y'all already know. We got to take Trainers Mail, and we got to take... We'll take Venomoth. Holy mersh. Oh my gosh. We got to go Pal Pad. And we'll put a couple of Janine back in. Let's go. Okay, there's that. So we're down to 11 cards now. We got 3 Janine in the deck. So the chances of us missing a Janine are very low. Let's go Shinobi Mastery. Do our 100 damage with the resistance. Oh, this one's going to be tight, folks. This one's going to be real tight. All right, so they do get a Crushing Hammer. How many are they down? 3. We can survive another one. So they're going to Brave Blade. Do no damage. That's fine. Again, we got to hit it here. This Trainer's Mail has to hit. Oh, we get it. Oh, is the last card. Oh, bless. Janine. Oh my gosh. You're going to do it to me again. All right. So there is a Shinobi Mastery. This is so sketchy, dude. It's so sketchy. Because we can never do more than 100 damage. All right. Well, we just keep chopping, as they say at Michigan State. Just keep chopping. We got to hit. We're going to hit. We did hit. Okay, let's go. How many Janine in that discard for ye? Just got the 1 Janine. Okay. We can do this. All right. So we'll play a Janine. Y'all already know. Get these cards out of the deck. We might run out of cards. Fair. Very fair. At this point, should we Pal Pad? That's the only way to get... It's the only way to get what we need back into the deck. Yes, we should Pal Pad. Okay, we should Pal Pad here. So let's go Janine. Mean Green Janine. We will Shinobi Mastery. Do 100. What we want to see is for them to just keep this Zacian active, because then that gives us a Koga's trap play. We want to take just our last knockout here. If they retreat, that would be pretty terrible. Yo, they played a couple more. They might be able to like retreat into like Dedennes and things like this. They are going to do that. They are playing this 1000% correctly. They're going to go ahead and research here. At this point, yeah, you don't need all that much. You don't need all that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11 energy that could retreat this Dedenne, and they have 2 air balloon here. So they're going to energy switch up to the active, and then they're going to pass. Okay, so we have to Janine. Oh, I think we've lost. I think we've lost. No! Oh, you hate to see it. All right, we'll go ahead and Shinobi Mastery for 130. Unfortunately, it's just not going to be enough because they get to retreat. If they Marnie us, that is a potential win condition. But I would suspect that the way that they're playing this, they kind of know that we're on a limited time clock. We have no way to get things back into our deck. So the best that we can hope for is that one prize, going down to 1 prize. So unfortunately, I think Venomoth is, it's really fun. I think this has been an extremely fun matchup to play and to showcase for you guys. We can't win. It's as simple as that. So I'm going to go out with a bang here. Let's play our Koga's trap and just end it. We'll let our opponent take the knockout, but there's just no way for us, because we will be forced to, if we play the Janine, to draw out our deck. So we'll just see, maybe our opponent just doesn't do what they need to do. We'll go Shinobi Mastery, take the knockout, go down to 1 prize remaining, and that will do it. Now, what we maybe could have done, I'm thinking about this just now, is we maybe could have used our GX attack, shuffled our hand in, and maybe gotten an extra turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Could have gotten like 1 extra turn maybe, but it would have been tough either way. GG's to Cam. Congratulations for a very well-played game. And that is going to be our Venomoth deck. I would highly recommend you guys try this in the expanded format, since it's chock full of basic attackers. You can find that list down in the description below. If you guys want to catch me live on Twitch, you can do that. Twitch.tv/FlexDaddyRighteous. I run a podcast. I have a Slam and Twitter. All that good stuff is down in the description as well. But that's going to be all for me today, guys. God bless. If I don't see you soon, I'll see you later. And remember, good luck and also have fun.